Quick question. When someone asks, "How are you?" do you say, "I'm good" or "I'm well"?
Most native English speakers say, I'm good, but technically that's wrong.
Wait, is it really wrong though?
That's exactly what we're talking about today. And by the end of this episode, you'll know the actual rule, when to follow it, when to break it, and why even native speakers get this confused.
Plus, you're going to learn something that most English learners don't know. There's a situation where good and well mean completely different things, and using the wrong one can create a very awkward misunderstanding.
So stick with us for the whole episode, because this isn't just about a grammar rule. It's about understanding how English actually works in real life.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Ease of English. I'm Abby.
And I'm Brian. And if you're enjoying these episodes, please hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling us what grammar topic confuses you the most. We read every single comment and we use them to plan future episodes.
All right, let's dive into good versus well.
So let's start with the textbook rule, the one you'd learn in a grammar class.
Good is an adjective. It describes nouns. Well is an adverb. It describes verbs.
For example, she is a good teacher. Good describes the noun teacher.
And she teaches well. Well describes how she teaches, the verb.
So far, pretty straightforward, right?
Right, but here's where it gets tricky. When someone asks, "How are you?" the grammatically correct answer is, "I'm well," not "I'm good."
Why? Because well is describing your state of being, how you are.
But almost everyone, including native English speakers, says, "I'm good." And honestly, it's so common now that it's basically accepted.
So what's the deal? Is I'm good wrong or not?
Here's the truth. In everyday casual conversation, "I'm good" is completely fine. Everyone says it. No one will correct you.
In formal writing or very formal speech, I'm well is more appropriate, but even then, it can sound a little stiff.
So the practical answer is use "I'm good" in casual situations. And if you want to sound more formal or grammatically precise, use "I'm well."
But, and this is important, there's one situation where I'm good and I'm well mean completely different things.
Oh, this is the part I wanted to get to. Tell them.
Okay, imagine someone offers you something, maybe food or a drink or help with something, and you want to politely decline.
If you say "I'm good," it means "No, thank you. I'm fine. I don't need that."
Example, someone asks, do you want more coffee? You say, I'm good, thanks. That means no, you don't want more.
But if you say "I'm well," it sounds like you're answering a different question, like you're telling them about your health.
Right, so if someone offers you coffee and you say, I'm well, they're going to be confused because that doesn't answer their question.
This is huge because a lot of English learners are taught to say "I'm well" as the polite, correct response. But in the context of declining an offer, it doesn't work.
Exactly, so let's practice. Someone says, do you want another slice of pizza? What do you say?
You say "I'm good, thanks," not "I'm well."
And if someone asks, how are you feeling after being sick? What do you say?
You could say "I'm feeling well now" or "I'm doing well." Both work.
Let's go through some more examples so this really sticks.
Example 1. The movie was good. This is correct. Good describes the movie, which is a noun.
Example 2. She sings well. This is correct. Well describes how she sings, the action.
Example 3. He did a good job. Correct. Good describes the job.
Example 4. He did the job well. Also correct. Well describes how he did it.
Notice how sometimes you can say something two different ways and both are correct? It just depends on what you're emphasizing.
Now here's a tricky one. I feel good versus I feel well. Are both correct?
Yes, but they can mean slightly different things. I feel good usually means you're happy or in a good mood. I feel well usually means you're physically healthy, not sick.
So if you've been sick and now you're better, you might say, I'm feeling well again.
But if you just got good news and you're happy, you might say, "I feel good about this."
The difference is subtle, but it exists.
Let's talk about some common mistakes people make with good and well.
Mistake number 1. You did good. This is very common in casual American English, but technically it should be you did well.
However, you'll hear you did good all the time in movies, TV shows, casual conversation. It's incorrect, but it's everywhere.
So, should learners say it or not?
My advice, know that it's technically wrong, but don't be surprised when you hear it. In very casual settings, it's fine. In formal settings or writing, use you did well.
Mistake number 2. I'm doing good. Again, technically this should be I'm doing well, but you hear I'm doing good constantly in casual conversation.
Same advice. Know the correct form, but understand that native speakers break this rule all the time.
Mistake number 3. Using good after verbs of sensation. For example, this smells good is actually correct because smell is a linking verb like is or seems. It connects the subject to a description.
So, this smells good, this tastes good, this looks good are all correct. You're describing the thing, not the action of smelling, tasting, or looking.
But she speaks good is wrong. It should be she speaks well because you're describing how she speaks, the action.
The difference is subtle but important.
Let's talk about linking verbs for a second, because this is where a lot of confusion comes from.
A linking verb connects the subject to a description. The most common linking verbs are be, seem, appear, feel, look, smell, taste, sound, become.
After a linking verb, you use an adjective, not an adverb. So you say, I am good, she seems happy, the food tastes delicious, you look tired.
Notice all of those use adjectives, not adverbs, even though they come after a verb.
But if the verb is showing an action, not a state of being, you use an adverb. She runs quickly, he speaks clearly, they work efficiently.
So the key is the verb describing a state or an action? If it's a state, use an adjective. If it's an action, use an adverb.
That's a really helpful way to think about it.
Let's give some practical tips for remembering this.
Tip number 1. If you're talking about how someone does something, use well. She plays guitar well. He writes well. They work well together.
Tip number 2, if you're describing a person, thing, or idea, use good. She's a good guitarist. He's a good writer. That's a good idea.
Tip number 3, when someone offers you something and you want to decline, say, I'm good, thanks, not I'm well.
Tip number 4, don't stress too much about this. Even native speakers get it wrong. As long as people understand you, you're doing fine.
That's the most important tip. Communication is more important than perfect grammar.
All right, challenge time. We're going to give you 6 sentences. Some are correct, some are wrong. See if you can spot which ones need to be fixed.
Pause after each one, think about it, and then we'll tell you the answer.
Sentence 1. The concert was really good. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct. Good describes the concert, which is a noun.
Sentence 2. She performed really good last night. Correct or incorrect?
That's incorrect. It should be she performed really well. Well describes how she performed.
Sentence 3. I don't feel well. I think I'm getting sick. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct. You're talking about your health, so well is appropriate.
Sentence 4. This soup smells good. Correct or incorrect?
That's correct. Smell is a linking verb, so you use the adjective good.
Sentence 5. Do you want more water? No, I'm well, thank you. Correct or incorrect?
That's incorrect. It should be I'm good, thanks, because you're declining an offer, not describing your health.
Sentence 6. He speaks English very good. Correct or incorrect?
That's incorrect. It should be he speaks English very well. Well describes how he speaks.
How did you do? If you got 4 or more right, you're really getting the hang of this.
Before we finish, let's talk about why this actually matters.
Because honestly, if native speakers get this wrong all the time, why should learners care?
That's a fair question. Here's why I think it matters. First, in formal writing, emails, resumes, cover letters, knowing the correct form makes you look more polished and professional.
Second, understanding the rule helps you understand when native speakers are breaking it. You won't be confused when you hear you did good, because you'll know what they mean even if it's not technically correct.
And third, there are situations like the I'm good versus I'm well thing when declining an offer where using the wrong one can genuinely create confusion.
So it's not about being a grammar perfectionist. It's about having the knowledge and flexibility to use English in different situations.
Exactly. Know the rule, understand when it's okay to break it, and use what fits the situation.
So today we covered good versus well, the basic rule, when to follow it, when native speakers break it, and the important distinction between I'm good as a way to decline an offer versus I'm well as a statement about your health.
We also talked about linking verbs and why they take adjectives, not adverbs.
The big takeaway: good describes things, well describes actions. But in real life, English is flexible and context matters more than perfection.
Your challenge this week: pay attention to how people use good and well in conversation, in TV shows and podcasts. Notice when they follow the rule and when they don't. It'll help you develop an ear for what sounds natural.
And please, if you found this helpful, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and drop a comment telling us what grammar topic you'd like us to cover next.
That brings us to the end of today's episode of The Ease of English.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you taking the time to learn with us.
Until next time, keep listening, keep practicing, and remember, English can feel easy.